So what's up guys, Foxen here. You just loved the first video, so here's a part 2. Today let's look at 10 more things you may have missed in Attack on Titan Season 1. Let's go ahead and kick this off with humanity's strongest female, Mikasa. This goes in line with the fresh new opening at the time. Very briefly, you saw this shot of her. You can see Mikasa in her gym outfit. However, in Season 1 you don't actually ever see her in this. Funny enough, also a lot of people got confused thinking this was actually Ymir. I could totally see why. If you ever wondered about this shot, it's actually a very nice Easter egg from Isayama. Isayama originally did showcase Mikasa's training mode in the manga, or almost did anyway. Mikasa in this outfit was meant to be used as a cover, but it got rejected, according to him. The one cool part about this is that you actually did get to see Mikasa in this in that one OVA special. In this, Mikasa not only showed off this, but also her rock hard abs. Forget about Levi's abs. Sticking with the second opening, let's see how many of you caught this about Petra. That one former Levi squad member before, well, you know. Take a look at this. Not only can you spot Petra in the second Attack on Titan opening, you do get a close-up shot of her hand with her bite marks. Oh, someone's frisky. Comment down below if you spotted Petra's love marks while watching. But seriously, if you recall, this bite mark was actually a team effort from the Levi squad after they admitted to not trusting Eren. At the same time, it was them bonding with Eren in their own way. How many of you mentioned spotting it a few seconds ago? I do wonder about that. This actually only appeared for a 1/10 of a second in the opening. Now, let me know how many of you still think you caught it. Switching over from the Levi squad to the Warriors, check out Reiner's Armored Titan. Right alongside the Colossal Titan, the Armored Titan was responsible for bringing down one of Wall Maria's gates all those years back. Damn you traitors! Do notice Armored Titan's unique appearance. He's got this delicious golden brown crust with this softer red layer underneath. In all, this beast is like the football player of the Titans. He's pretty much a tank when charging. However, much like Eren's Titan, this armor one has also gone through several upgrades of his own. In the first manga appearance, the Armored Titan looked pretty rough. He was basically this normal Titan with slightly rough skin. There wasn't any special plating or even that unique design. Of course, you saw this huge facelift in the anime version. However, even here it continued to change. Take a look at the Armored Titan from Attack on Titan Season 2. Here, the neck piece and the back parts received the most upgrades. So let me know, which design do you prefer the most? The manga currently uses this more updated Armored Titan design. Alright, so forget about all those Titans with special powers. Who needs them? How about some love for the oh so lovable, mindless Titans? If you've seen some of my past Attack on Titan facts videos, you heard me talking about the inspiration for the mindless Titans. Isayama credits this from his time working in the cafe and just seeing drunk people often in his late shifts. That's right, Titans are based on drunk people. Time to start that Titan prohibition. However, do you recall this specific Titan from Season 1? For whatever reason, this fellow really wanted a taste of the potato girl. I'm sure you noticed the interesting way this thing was moving on all fours. There actually is a reason for this. Personally, I never seen a drunk person move so swiftly on all fours. The anime producers revealed that this particular Titan's movements were actually based on the movement of a cat. You know, that furry thing that's popular online? And who knows, perhaps they just love cats in general. Recall that random ass cat in the finale? On the topic of anime upgrades, did you ever notice this about the 3D maneuver gear? In the anime, the Surikor uses the 3D maneuver gear to give them limited flight capabilities in order to have a fighting chance against the Titan. Why shoot them from afar when you could get up close and personal to deliver the lunch in person? For the actual 3D maneuver gear piece, along with the multiple blades, the whole setup looks quite heavy. However, the manga version of the 3D maneuver gear was perhaps even bulkier. Instead of the 2 side chambers, it really was just a barrel locked to the back of each Survey Corps member. Although do notice, even now the original 3D maneuver gear barrel design is still in use in the manga. I can't really blame Isayama for sticking with that simpler to draw look, but let me know how you feel about the differences. I wonder if that'll change with Season 3 coming up. You've seen all the upgrades that Reiner got, but how about Annie? I like her way better anyway. Annie as a female titan had quite the fun time slaughtering Survey Corps members on her mission to capture Eren. So far from the anime, Annie's titan has been the only one with a female-like appearance. Mikasa may be humanity's strongest female, but the thickest booty goes to the female titan. On top of having this female appearance, the female titan notably has a skinless design similar to the colossal titan. However, much like the armor titan, the original female titan really didn't look all that special. Previously, she did in fact have the skin like all the other mindless titans. This is something you could clearly see from the official colored manga version. This includes any manga covers that feature the female titan. Oh, and Annie's crystal ability? That was also more of a white color in the past. So tell me, how much more do you love the upgrades given to the female anime version? In the final episode of Attack on Titan Season 1, you got this crazy mid-credit info card. Both of these basically give you huge walls of text. I really can't blame you if you skipped them or just didn't pause to read them. It told you a story of how this old miner spent years and years digging, just trying to get into under one of the walls. Eventually the old guy gave up, he went to a bar and told someone what he was doing all this time. No one knows why, but the old man was never heard from again after that night. That buddy he told the story to was also never seen again. Mysteriously, that hole he dug for decades also disappeared. This really all goes back to something fishy going on with the wall worshippers and the military police. However, a lot of people seem to have missed a key reveal here. The miner originally stopped digging since he hit something hard underground. He discovered part of the wall there. Ever wonder why the wall Colossal Titans seem to be 50 meters instead of 60 meters like the Colossal Titan? This story right here gave you the answer. The wall Colossal Titans actually have their feet buried in the ground. Oh, Annie. Who could ever forget Annie's major reveal as a female titan at the end of Season 1? Armin and the Survey Corps almost caught her too. So close. Of course, part of the reason this plan failed was because Armin overlooked that special ring of hers that she happened to slip on earlier. Funny enough, perhaps it was also partly Mikasa's fault. Annie's Lost Girl story shows you this past interaction between these two tough females. Mikasa actually found Annie's ring and confronted her about it. Mikasa was really interested about the hidden dagger. Annie simply chose to play it off. She said it was this important item from her father. Then that was pretty much it. So way to go, Mikasa. Interestingly, Annie's ring also got a previous use before this. Before Annie set on her mission to capture Eren, she got herself in a little bit of trouble when she went to the wrong side of Wall Sina. Poor thugs, they had no idea what hit them. Recall the end of Attack on Titan Season 1? I'm talking about the very end. Shockingly, it turned out that Colossal Titans were in fact in all the walls. Humanity in fact was being protected from Titans by other Titans that made up Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall Sina. You could just imagine how many thousands or millions of Titans make up the entire perimeter of the walls. As for why they're in there or how they got there, you could go ahead and wonder about that. However, notice this fun little thing you may have missed. Recall the loony worshippers you saw throughout Season 1. Notably at one point, you get a glimpse of the more affluent ones within Wall Sina. Notice anything interesting? These guys are mimicking the three walls. In fact, in this close-up shot you actually see them locking arms together. This right here is how the Colossal Titans in the walls are standing united together. Really just makes you wonder how much more info these wall worshippers know. Hanji and Levi, you guys better go ask kindly. Now here's something you totally missed from Season 1, definitely on your first time watching. Before the grand finale, Eren was having trouble getting his Titan up to smash Annie's female Titan. If you only seen the scene in the anime, it's completely different from the manga version. Eren originally didn't have too much of an issue becoming his Titan. However, most importantly, recall Eren going into that weird rage mode or berserk mode? That strange blue-eyed berserk Titan actually never appeared in the manga. That was totally anime only. So, tell your buddies you're never going to see that again. Eren's never done whatever the hell that was in the manga. And I'm talking even up until this point. Why did they do this? Perhaps they changed this in the anime just to make Eren look better, and really to end the series on a higher note with that battle. The manga version of this had Eren losing to the female Titan pretty badly. you could have blinked and missed their fight. So tell me, how many of you were waiting to see Eren's Titan go berserk mode again? Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Definitely give us a colossal thumbs up if you want to see more. There's still a lot of juicy things hidden in Season 2 and the Junior High series. Anyway, here's your question of the day. How many of these did you miss? Did anyone catch them all? Anything shock or surprise you? Was there anything I missed? Anyway, be sure to give a colossal thumbs up and subscribe. If you're new here, you can watch over 5 juicy anime videos here every week. Attack on Titan Season 3 is coming out this week. You can look forward to weekly breakdowns for Season 3, including a follow-up video. For this video, check out part 1 if you haven't, click that bell icon, and I'll see you guys later.